Teen Grind, how you living? It's a Kid Dre the Kid, and I'm back with another story time video. You find my channel the first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this out on your social medias. Follow me on my Instagram at DeAndre Kid Weirdo 2.0 underscore. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to see react to next. For those who new to my channel, also do reaction. This story time is gonna be about the 4 cars I've owned that accuse the one I own right now. I know some of y'all might be like, man, we ain't come in for no story time, and what are reaction videos at, man? The reaction videos later. Let me get to the story time. Plus, I haven't did a story time in a while. Alright, Team Grind. Throughout my 4 years, I'm 26 years old. I have owned 4 cars. My first car, I'm gonna get to the backstory in a second. The first car I've owned was a 2000 Lincoln LS. That was my first car. My second car was a 1999 Pontiac. My third car I owned was a 1997 Toyota Camry. And the fourth car, which is the car I'm driving right now that I just got 2-3 days ago, is 2013 Chrysler. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the backstory. Alright, the first car I've owned, the 2000 Lincoln LS. This is back when like cash cars stuff that now you gotta search high and low for a cash card. Looking for a cash card out nowadays, that's like looking for a TV with the fat end. It's gonna be hard to find. We was at this car lot that was close to where I used to live at during that previous time. We would walk, you know, I took my sister with me, my older sister, and we went walk around the car lot, just looking for cars, you know. Some, like, she felt like this is gonna be good for me. I'm like, you know, I wasn't really feeling that because that's not really my style, you know. So we were there pretty much like for a while. I'm like, oh man, I ain't gonna find no car I want. Then all of a sudden, I looked to my left. It was like love at first sight. I felt like a happened. I'm like, they're like, yo. I asked the guy who was running the car, like, well, what about that car over there? Cause yeah, it was just a 2000 Lincoln LS cream color. He like, well, that's the car we just got today. And man, like I said, that was nice. So what we did was, of course, we asked questions. You know, we look, you know, we check the car, you know, see if there's anything wrong with it that we can see. You know, we took it for a test drive. It rolled good. It cost me $2,700 for the car, you know, tax, titles, and on. You know, I was happy, man. That was my first car, but unfortunately, I'll be honest with you, Teen Grind, I wasn't ready for the responsibility of a car. Because long story short, what happened? Because I got 3 other stories I need to get to. Long story short, what happened was I pretty much wrecked the car. Racing, yes. Why you racing in the Lincoln 2000 LS? When you're young, you do dumb stuff, and that was very dumb. I was racing, didn't see a pothole. Car pretty much hopped because I think I was doing about 80 or close to 100. Car hopped, boom, hit the sidewalk, flat tire. Yeah. So I think that's what eventually broke down the car, because the car broke down like 3 months later. So that, if you see in this video, that's what happened to the car. Yeah, because I lied to my dad and told him something else happened, but that's what happened to the car. So Dad, watching this, I'm sorry I lied. All right, let's get on to the next story time. This was a little while after, you know, 2000 Lincoln LS. I think it was almost a year since 2000 Lincoln LS broke. You know, I'm frustrated. You know, I'm ready for another car, and that's when my grandpa told me about that he know a guy that was selling a car, a 1999 Pontiac. And once again, I'm not too interested in this car, but you know, something is better than nothing. And he want $1,200 for it, and that's pretty much exactly, you know, what I had. So we go to his friend's house. You know, the guy assured me that it was a good car. His wife was selling it. Like I said, they want $1,200 for it, and he told me like it was 2 things wrong with it. 1, it needed a new battery. 2, gotta get the struts did, but the struts can come later. Those were the only two things he told me that was wrong with it. Yeah, and that was the only thing. So, long and behold, I'm going down to the courthouse, to get the car put in my name. Cause like I said, I bought off somebody, so I got to do all the papers and stuff myself. And long and behold, the car ended up breaking down on me, and my grandpa got mad at me for driving the car without a new battery. Come to find out, when I bought a new battery later on and put the new battery in, come to find out that wasn't even the problem. The problem was the starter. The guy didn't say anything about the starter. The guy said it needed struts and it needed a new battery. So that was one issue. And I ended up having another issue with the coolant. The coolant kept on running out. So I bought a new water pump. And it fixed it for like a little while. Then I had to get a sensor. That fixed it for a little while. But anyway, ended up still doing the same thing. I had to buy a new head gasket because the head gasket ended up blowing because the temperature kept on raising, kept staying up there. I had to find a guy to fix the head gasket, and come to find out, I ended up having more problems with the car. I think some wrong with the where was it? It was electrical problem wrong with the car with the Cause I had to tell you long story short, I had to hook a wire up into the electrical part of my car, put it in, and then crank the car, cause that was the only way it'll start. And every time I get out the car, I had to remind myself to unhook the battery in order for it to drive. And the mirrors starting falling off and everything. Long story short, it was just a bad car, and the guy who I bought it from would just end up playing me. All right, now let's fast forward. This is like 2 weeks later. It was like 2 weeks later after I bought the Pontiac, because I already had some money saved up, and I ended up getting I get a 1997 Toyota Camry, which I went with my stepdad to go buy, because he knew somebody that was selling the car. And so far, the cars I've owned, the Toyota Camry, it was the best car. I had the Toyota Camry for about a good 4 years. It recently just gave out on me on Mother's Day. The same thing ended up happening. The head gasket ended up blowing out. Because that's the thing about it, I knew it was the head gasket, but every mechanic I went to told me that's not what it was. But long and behold, that was the problem. The head gasket. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just get the head gasket fit. But come to find out, order to fix the head gasket on the 1997 Toyota Camry, you might as well get you a whole new motor. And the car, unfortunately, the car wasn't worth getting that, because it was gonna cost me, at best, if I came out lucky, it would have cost me $1,000 at best. That being the lowest. However, once again, that's me buying a used motor. There's no guarantee that motor